Hey folks, Species7 here, welcome back to the channel, and today we're having another look at Astragon Entertainment's Industry Manager Future Technologies. We're going to dive right back in here. Last time around I had actually started a software company. It was one of the simpler sort of chains to run. Alrighty, here we are, and we are on pause. I like that. The last Tycoon game I was showing off, I sat here and did all the little usual ramble, bamble, blah blah blahs, only to realize that it didn't start paused, and it was now a year later. That's never good. Alright, let's go and have a look at my major enterprise here. I believe I had a couple of companies going at the time, and we were producing a couple of items. I should have actually stayed here. If we want to have a look now, we'll see that I am in fact producing media development, jump drives, as well as a whole suite of different types of software. Antivirus applications, we've got integrated development environment, I guess that's not, but maybe it is, console games, PC games, and operating systems. And so far, they seem to be doing well. As you can see, we're currently generating $40,000 a day approximately. I have this across 3 shops, some of which are, well, you know, doing okay. Let's hop down here, have a look. Now, this is simply because we don't yet produce enough of these. Alright. If I go to our research tree, let's go back to our company here and have a little look at things. To this point, this has been sort of where this whole thing has been living out of, and it's basically this, simply enough. Go to here, and it shows you what will become available and what you need to get there, right? And it gave me a bunch of different products, and I've taken everything that didn't require other gear, as well as just simply moving up through this particular chain. So all of these things, as you see, can be acquired simply by having the right bunches of these things ready to go. Some required a little more than others, as you can see. Again, to go a little further down the chain. I didn't do speech recognition because it's only needed for one item, and that particular item, very cool, is only used for one, or it requires like 75 other things to actually make it work. I've also been doing some company research. This allows us to do things like bring our building costs down, even more importantly perhaps bring our workers' salaries down. It may seem mean, but each time this levels up, I'll get 10% less on my workers. Right now my workers are doing me in. We have more workers than pretty much anyone else on the map, and yeah, that's kind of getting to where we're at here. I suppose what I had actually best do here is allow time to progress, at least at some sort of rate. And as you can see, our competitors are still here. Let's head over here. There's our other competitor up there. And let's have a little look at how things are going. This is store 1. So we don't seem to have any issue. We could probably, in fact, raise this a little bit. Yeah, it's not bad. This guy, we're not making nearly as much profit on this. How is it doing in the other stores? See, I really wish there was a way to just have it stay on a product. Okay, why is that one at $87? This is, oh, console game. Yeah, why indeed is that so cheap comparatively? 97 is what we've got the price set at. There we go. And let's go to our third store and make sure Okay, that one's set at 97. Well, that's fine. We're starting to get a few shipped here as well. So, you see, these things are not cheap. Yeah. Let's go to our first floor here. Have a look. Yeah. But we're selling all we can make, I'm pretty sure. And then if we go here, yeah, we only make 11 of them a month. So we can probably, with this guy, go up one. There we go. Let's go to 1,099. And there we go. And see if we can't get a little more money for the same amount of work. It takes a little, there we go, a little bit of balancing here. And what you don't want to see is suddenly no solds and a whole bunch of storeds, right? So we'll see how that goes. And that'll eventually, as it kicks in, of course, bring our bottom line up. Ooh, looks like they're starting to expand in just a wee bit. They finished researching one of their workforce modules, so good for them. The other thing we may notice if we look at a building here, this list is pretty long. We've got workforce upgrades, we've got advanced research upgrades. These allow us to build other things. And, well, at the moment, not all the buildings require the video game one. Anything that's got the advanced research upgrade, as you can see, there's quite a few of them. Those ones have this little extra tower. That's how you know them from the others. So, where are we here? Do we still have anything going on here? I think we've pretty much got every item on here now, except for this, which is the virtual AI assistant. It requires all of these, but if you look at it, oh my, it has some, well, rather rigid requirements. Yeah, like way beyond what you can do here. We'd have to have chemical plants, mines, yeah, you name it. Just way too much stuff. So this is slowly getting researched, so our company is going to be able to build cheaper buildings, which is a good thing. We're down to about $3 million. But we are selling all of the products that we are capable of selling at this point. You know, so it's doing well. It's just what I'm going to do though is we need to start thinking about maybe moving on to another type of what is this? Oh, this is the warehouse. Okay. Storage increase. I suppose that would be worth researching. So far we haven't really needed it, so I suppose we could leave it. But I'd like to actually oh, I just want a different product building. I'm thinking of maybe getting into the home electronics as our next thing to try. So I'm going to queue this up. Well, we're going to see. It might take us a while, like I said, but yeah, we're going to queue her up and see what happens, shall we? Alright, that's going to be our next sort of big thing, because these can basically ride on themselves for now. There's not, yeah, once building costs is done, it's just a matter of getting our workers' salaries down, and we're going to make sure we've got all 3 levels of that going on. Yeah. Well, from here, what I sort of need to do is, I've already purchased the land. I didn't want to end up getting surrounded here. So I've already purchased the land, and as we're ready, we can start putting buildings and such in place. I'm actually going to speedify things up a whole bunch. There we go. quite the places. Really cool. And it shows you what each little company is making when you mouse over it. Oh, that's our warehouse. Why is that showing 2 products and that's showing 2 products? No, okay. Those were lines that I had, I guess, because no, this is producing just these. And this is producing just these. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. You see our money is continuously going up here, so we're doing all right there. Here we go. Ooh, we're actually doing all right. Sales are really well. Okay. And let's have a look at stock market. No, market statistics bank. No. Researching what? Battery technology? Uh-oh. How's our research going, by the way? We're on another level of building costs, so we are doing all right there. Oh, somebody else is researching that as well. Okay. And where are we here? Home electronics. Yeah, that's still a couple away. So really all I can do at this point is allow things to flow on. Check our actual sales. Okay. We're still fine there. Raising that $100 didn't seem to hurt anybody's feelings. So I do like that. That seems to be doing all right there. Well, that's still okay. It's up and down. It's not bad. It's not bad. Well, we've had better peaks, but it's doing all right. Here, see, it's leveled off reasonably well, eh? Sales over time. Yeah. Doesn't seem to be an issue. Oof. Alright. And these guys are also doing alright. Again, a couple of units stored. Is it anything we need to worry about? No, it's still trending in the direction we need it to. So that's okay. I think we're doing alright. Again, those guys. These also are fairly pricey. 4 sold. We're basically selling everything we're building, which is, ooh, this is a little scary. What's going on here? Because it's not exactly our biggest markup. So let's get a little better monitor on what's going on with that. Yeah, we've got lots of stored units of this. I think I'm going to have to come down. Let's come down $10. $20. Let's come down $20. And see if we can't get these out there. There we go. Well, it brought the demand up. We don't have that many going and stored now. Good to see, and good to see. Alright, that's much better. That one apparently was set a little bit high. This guy, doing fine. Not bad. Not bad. I don't like seeing 2 of these stored, mind you. Yeah, those just sell and sell and sell. Sell and sell and sell these things. Oh no, okay, we got a couple in storage, so that's alright. Our progress report. Okay, let's have a look. How are we actually doing? We are going upward. Nice. We have a plus 1,000% gain. Wow. a little bit better than everybody else has been doing here lately. Now, we can see that Andrea Industries has a heck of a lot more money than we do, but looking here, their expenses have been up there. But we can also see what I mean about the difference? I'm spending almost $2 million on workers compared to like a tenth of that and less than a tenth of that. Sector ownership. I'm not sure why this is. I have 3 sectors. Loans? No one's pushing any loans yet. Company ownership. Aha. Here we go. As you can see, these guys are starting to ride their stocks, and they're doing that to finance what they've got going on. You can see stock market down here. They're also spending, in this case, $500,000 and $750,000 to actually buy goods to produce the things they're producing. So, Alright, we're now up to 7 million. So let's quickly check our research, see what is happening. Home electronics, we're just starting to research that now, which means, let's have a quick look at something here. If I go into here, alright, I believe that we finished our, where are we here? Oh no, worker salary. We're working on that currently. Oh, these are, okay, I see. Alright, yeah, so we're doing worker salary now, and then we're going to check that other. Beautiful. So we're already at 10% less on worker salary. When this one's done, it should drop another 10%. So that's really good. I've also already shortened our research duration a little bit. Sector costs so far, I've already, as I said, purchased 2 other sectors. I don't think we'll need more than that at the moment. Building construction time, not that really care that much, to be honest with you. Daily operating costs, again, they're not our big killer. Worker salaries is. So at least until we get past research number 4 here, it's not something I need to worry about. Not in particular. And then of course we've got product buildings, which we are looking at. Specifically this, and it is queued up after this worker research one. Oh, I guess this is the first worker salary one, perhaps? Yeah, we're going to queue this guy up, and this is going to be our new business. And you can see we're still clearing, 35 to 40,000 a day, and our bottom line is still going up, 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 up. So we're to 7.7 million. We were at 3, I believe, just under 3 when I started. So, I know this isn't the most exciting episode, but unfortunately, until I get to the point where I can research a new group, we're not going to get a whole bunch done here. Product researches, but look at all the things that we can research. Now, granted, almost everything here requires we either buy from the global market or we start looking at setting up our own. So, yeah. I have, however, already researched mines to level 1. And I have researched, I believe, oil wells. Yes, I have. And I have researched not farm, not animal, where is it? Chemical factory as well. So I've already, oh, and last but not least, electronics. So I've already got a quick start on these, right? And as these go, I will be adding more to these. So, I mean, this one for the most part, not a whole bunch I need to do there. But when we do get down into something like the electronics factory, I'm definitely going to want to start, doing these things, i.e. battery technology. I think we're going to add that. Processor technology as well. So, but that's how that's the direction I'm going to head with this. As I said, for now, we're counting on the fact that we're doing reasonably well with our software company. All right, everything we're building is pretty much selling, right down to the nice expensive stuff. I mean, selling 10 of these, well, they're $935 a piece. We're only making $200, but we're selling 10 a day. That's $20K a day off of this unit here, right? That one sold 11 today. That one sold 20. Oh, that's a different thing. Okay, 4. I was going to say, how are we making that many? It's unfortunately, your workforce does max at 40, at least for this particular type of plant. So I can't make more of those. I can bump up efficiency a little bit, but I don't think to the point where it's going to, you know, really start to tear into it. So we own this. Now let's have a look. 881 crude oil, eh? That's actually pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Yeah. Wow. All right. We also own this, which has a little bit less. But what is this? Little thing down there. Why is there a building on my property? There's actually a couple of them, and that's fine. But yeah, this sector up here will start oil production. And if we go in here, you see that I do have the can actually do that. Oil wells, right? And they're not that expensive when you get right down to it. Of course, we do need a refinery to go with that. And again, I believe these are 2 million, but because I've researched buildings, we're down to this volume. So maybe we'll start getting some of the raw stuff ready. Let's just slow time, see where we are in the old research factories. Product buildings. Nope, that's not what I want. I want company research. Alright, we're still doing, we're into our second worker salary one. Nice. See, this is an odd number now. Alrighty. So, yeah, I think we'll start with an oil well. Go oil well. And we're going to put it right there. Okay. And I'm going to put another one right there. So, excellent. And we are going to have a refinery right there. Okay, let's get on with building this stuff, boys. And this number will drop pretty quick here. Wee, 3 million. There we are. We've paid for it. We're back up into the positives. Alright, so that still left us at 6. Now, this is ready, so let's set it up, shall we? First things first. Nice. No upgrades available at the moment. That's fine. We don't really need any. So let's add, well, I don't know, oil. I'm just going to go with that for the heck of it. We're going to go 20%. We're going to go, see, maxi. Ooh, 220. Me likes that. I likes that very much. We will indeed set the daily production there. Yes, we'll hire that amount of workers. Thank you. And, ooh. Alright, Well, I guess we can still use our same warehouse. I kind of don't want to, though, you know. I kind of want to have our own warehouse here. Where is that? Right there. They're not cheap, but I do really think that we should have one. Alright. So that one's producing. Let's at least get this guy producing, shall we? Here we go. And could you please very much to be making lots of oil in the best quality you can imagine. Yes. And please. Alright. They can produce that for a little bit. We'll set up some shipping as soon as we've got a building up and together. Shouldn't take too long. There we are. The refinery is now ready. And I believe the warehouse is ready. So, okay, beautiful. Let us, excuse me, choose a warehouse. Okay, I'm not sure which is which. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, the refinery, on the other hand. Okay, let's add. Do we want to make polymer? Not right away. We want to start with, well, actually, I guess either one. We're going to need both in the long run. So, let's, yeah, alright, let's set this one up for polymer. And we'll activate that. Yes, please. Okay. And we'll set a transport route. We'll choose a warehouse. We'll choose a resource. Alright. Now, let's get a second refinery. Okay, let's get it built. Come on, people. We are actually a reasonably long way from using these, so boom. Alright, you, we're going to add to you, sir. I'm going to make this for us. Create. Thank you. Best quality you can muster, and as much as you freaking can. 77.77. And sure, we're gonna spend 6K to hire some people, and we'll add a transport route, warehouse, resource. Boom. All right. Perfect. We now have a running industry. We are still making 30K off of our other stuff, so that's really good. Let's have a look at our researching. Research and development. What are we doing here? Okay, we're on company research. We are doing another worker's salary. That's almost done. And then product buildings. What's this? Processors. I think actually I want to DQ these for a moment and go to product buildings. Is this what I actually want? Yes. Electronics. No, is not what I want. Actually, I think rather than home electronics, we're going to do this. Personal electronics. Yeah, I think we are. And then we can get into all kinds of stuff. So, once that's opened up, we're going to start doing these sort of things to bring these down. But let's go to resource buildings and look at our factories. Okay, chemical factory. We're going to research workforce. And oil wells. We are going to research workforce and workforce. Alright, there we go. Now, let's just rock the party. Indeed. What are you guys doing? Are you producing? Yes, you are. You as well, eh? Oops. It's not actually what I wanted. I wanted this, thank you. 220 a day. 220 a day. That's with the available workers, of course. Once we pump that, we'll be rocking. Alright, here we go. Nice. Good. Oil coming in, and resources coming out. Nice. And we're still rocking along at 34,000. So I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I'll just quickly pause here. Next time around, we're going to get into, probably I'll build it down here. We'll start our little personal electronics empire. Now, of course, at first, we are, as I said, going to have to rely on the fact that a good portion of this is going to come out of, well, come out of the market as opposed to our own production. But we will catch up on that, get it going, and watch that green number turn into a ginormous green number. Hope you liked it. If you did, please hit the like button, leave lots of comments down below. Till next time, this has been Species 7 for Industry Manager Future Technologies. Take care of each other, folks. That's a funky tower. Ciao for now.